Hey guys, Spencer here. We're in the workshop doing a little bit of wrenching. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I solder my motor in and out of my car. I got my soldering station right here, and let's get right into it. Okay, so now that we're at the solder station, I got my car solder station. I got my solder here. I already added a little bit of water to the sponge to help clean the tip of the solder station. That way the tip is clean. So first things first, as a rule of thumb, we're going to take this motor or unsolder the motor first, and then we're going to resolder it back on and show you kind of a couple different techniques that I use. First one's first. Always make sure that you remove or clean up the area where you're going to be soldering so you don't accidentally touch or destroy any of the thin wires. So this is the sensor wire. I'm going to unplug and put that to the side. And then I'm going to get my soldering iron that's already on. It's at 450 degrees. I'm going to tin the tip a little bit so it helps transfer heat a little bit better. And then I'm going to place a little bit of pressure on to the joint, and that will get hot enough, which would remove. You don't want to put pressure on, push down hard. The heat will just transfer naturally and will remove, get the solder soft, and that way it will just pop off pretty easily. So now that you got those unsoldered easily, you're going to clean the tip a little bit so it's nice and clean. And then what I like doing as a rule of thumb is always retinning the solder joints and the solder tabs. So what I like doing is getting a little bit of solder, placing it at the very tip, and then retinning the joints. You want to do this quickly. You don't want to do it too long because the joints that are in the motor itself will come unsoldered. So you don't want to keep heat on these tabs for a long period of time to solder. As always, re-cleaning the tip to ensure proper solder flow, and then we'll do the retinning again on the actual wires. So quickly, for a second, separate them a little bit more, and you'll see the solder flow through the wires, and the joints will look nice and clean. So now that you got proper solder tinning, now you can go ahead and do the same process. Retin the tip again. Start with the wire. Sometimes you may need pliers or needle nose to hold these. If as you get more experience, the heat doesn't exactly bother you, and if you do it right, it shouldn't take very long to hold. So I'm going to hold this down a little bit, not too much pressure, and then the tabs will connect like so. Do a little wiggle. Do the same thing for the middle one, and you'll feel it kind of sink in. Once it feels like it sinks in, you're good. Little wiggle here, and then last step process for the last one. And you're good to go. So just like that, I unsoldered and resoldered in my motor. Last step, which people do forget, replug in your sensor wire so you don't have any miscommunications with your speed control and your motor. And a little snap in there, and just like that, you are good to go. And don't forget, make sure you turn off the soldering iron so you don't melt your garage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.